Welcome to Lina Liu IP course. I'm Lucy. The newly amended copyright law of the People's Republic of China will enter into force as of June 1st, 2021. There are many changes in the amended law. For example, in order to protect the copyright and neighboring rights, the right holder may take technical measures to prevent and restrict the acts without the permission of right holders, browsing and appreciating works, performances, or audiovisual recordings, or providing works, performances, and audiovisual recordings to the public via information networks. And the news on current affairs is amended to news on pure facts, which strongly supports the right exploitation of news work. Besides, the amended law adds disseminating to the public via information network to the article regarding the dissemination way of copyright to highlight the protection on the cyberspace copyright. As far as we are concerned, among the amended copyright law, attention should be paid to the followings: clarifying the principle of punitive damages and improving upper limit of damages. As stipulated in the amended copyright law, if the circumstances of intentional infringement of copyright or copyright-related rights are serious, punitive damages may be awarded from 1 time to 5 times the claimed damages by the right holders, which is the actual loss, illegal gains, or licensing fee. And where it is difficult to calculate the actual loss of the right holder, the illegal gains of the infringer, or the licensing fee, the court may, on the basis of the circumstances of the infringing act, award the damages of less than 5 million RMB. After this amendment, the copyright law will be in conformity with the patent law, the trademark law, and the anti-unfair competition law in terms of punitive damages and statutory damages, which further strengthens the protection of intellectual property. The transfer of burden of proof. The amended copyright law stipulates that if the evidence, i.e. account books and materials, is mainly under the control of infringer, the burden of proof should be transferred to infringer after the right holder has fulfilled the necessary burden of proof, which to some extent will solve the difficulty in producing evidence faced by right holders. In addition, when investigating the evidence on the damages, if the infringer fails to provide or provides false account books and materials, etc., the court may determine the amount of damages by referring to the claims of the right holder and the evidence provided. These amendments keep pace with patent law and trademark law. In practice, in order to satisfy the conditions of transferring the burden of proof, the right holder should produce as much evidence as possible for the calculation of damages. Introducing the concept of audiovisual works. The amended copyright law amends the expression of cinematographic works and works created by virtue of the analogous method of film production to audiovisual works. In the literal sense, many forms of works and intellectual achievements will fall into the protection scope of copyright law, such as instant videos, game live, lighting show, fireworks show, and music fountain. Clarifying using rules and copyright ownership for joint work. The copyright law amended in 2020 provides that the copyright of a joint work shall be enjoyed jointly by the co-authors on the basis of consensus. If consensus cannot be reached and there is no justifiable reason, neither party shall prevent the other party from exploiting its rights other than the assignment, the licensing of exclusive use to other, and the pledge, but the income shall be reasonably distributed to all the causes. This amendment aims to solve the issues of copyright shaving when consensus on right exploitation cannot be reached between co-authors, which is beneficial to maximizing the value of a work. The limitation on the free performance of a published work. The amended copyright law stipulates that under the following circumstances, a work may be exploited without permission from and without payment of remuneration to the copyright owner, but the name or title of the author and the title of the work shall be mentioned. The normal use of the work shall not be affected, and the legal rights and interests of the copyright owner shall not be unreasonably harmed. As the law stipulates, performing a published work free of charge, whereby the performance neither collects any fees from the public nor pay remuneration to the performers, and is not for profit, in which not for profit is merely ended as a limitation. According to the amended law, advertising revenues gained from free performance should also be regarded as a form for profit and needs to obtain permission and pay for remuneration. Therefore, the act of free performance may be under limitation in the future. The above are the noteworthy points of the amended copyright law. Hope it can be helpful to you. That's all for today's topic, and hope you can find this information interesting. Stay safe and healthy. See you next time.